Vim can search for identifiers across included files. So I have a C file here, and let's say that I want to see the signature for this function. I can do left bracket I. You can see now it displays the signature. So left bracket I actually shows you the first occurrence of the keyword under the cursor across included files. So this will be clear if we jump there. So let's do left bracket control I to jump there. And now you can see we are in the header file because this is the first occurrence of this identifier across included files. So another useful thing would be left bracket shift I, which shows you all the uses of this function across included files. And you can restrict to specifically macro definitions. So I have a macro here, outparam, and if I want to see the definition for the macro, instead of saying left bracket I say left bracket D, and then you can see this shows me the macro definition. Again, if I want to jump there, left bracket control D, and I jump there. If I want to see all the uses, well, to see all the uses of outparam, you would do left bracket shift I. To see the uses of the identifier, if you do left bracket shift D, it'll actually show you all of the definitions, but there's only one, so that's not too useful. So you can learn all about those bindings here. So if you just scroll down a little bit, those are all the bindings that we saw. Of course, I almost forgot. Control W, Control D will jump to the definition in a split, and it also works with identifiers. So here's just a normal identifier. So Control W, Control D doesn't work. It's not a hash define, but Control W, Control I will jump in a split to the first occurrence of the identifier across included files. So anyway, so yeah, you can see in this help section, I really encourage you to read the whole thing. But so the cool thing about this is that it's customizable. So I have an example here. The options that are used are called include and define. So the include option, by default, it's just a regex that goes hash include for C files. But so the include option tells them what a file inclusion looks like, and the define option tells them what a definition looks like. And again, it's just a regex, and by default, it's hash defined for C programs. But so the cool thing is, so this is some custom language that I worked on a long time ago, and I have a Vim script that I source whenever I work on this language, and I've added these two lines here. And so what they do is they set the define and include options for the buffer. So I set include to @space, because you can see this is what file inclusion looks like in this language, is @space with the file path. And then define is a little bit more involved. I actually use ZE. That would be noteworthy. So it's all in the documentation here. You can read about it. But so effectively, the define and include options, they're actually prefixes. So they're a regex that match before the identifier being defined or before the file being included. So here I want all this to be effectively a look ahead. So I use ZE here to tell Vim, like, this is the end of the matching pattern. Yeah, so the rest of this is all just look ahead. But so yeah, it's all in the documentation if you want to learn more about it. But yeah, so effectively with just these two lines, I get all of the bindings working in this custom language here. So here's an example. There's a call function. If I want to go to the definition, I can do left bracket control D, and here we are. Now we're in lib/core, and this is the definition of the call macro. If I want to know the definition, I want to see the definition for printf, left bracket control D, and here I am. This is now we're in lib standard IO, and this is printf. I can also do left bracket shift D to see all the definitions, left bracket shift I to see all the uses of printf. Yeah, so this is kind of amazing that you can do this, right? So you don't need to write an LSP or anything. With just these two lines in the Vim script that you source, you get all these bindings for free.